Hi, welcome at another video. So a lot of people have been asking me on how I made the animations, so I decided to make a tutorial on how to do it. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do is open a place in Roblox Studio. After that, go to the plugin tab. You have multiple options in here, but the things you need are Easy Weld, File Explorer, Character Inserter and Moon Animator. You can use the Easy Weld option to rig parts and models. I will get to that later. You can use the Character Inserter to insert your character. The available options are R6, R15, Original and also R15. Now if this happens you just have to restart your place.
File Explorer. Here you can overview the animations you made. You can make a new one, you can open them, rename, move them, duplicate, refresh them or delete them. And let's get to the main part. Press Moon Animator. We press File and we make a new animation. Just name it to whatever you want. I just named it tutorial. Confirm. So now you have Moon Animator opened. You press an item, add item. Press the thing you want to add. You can either press rig or C-frame. I would recommend you to press both. Now if you forgot to press both, you can go here and you can select them both. Alright. You can also delete your rig here or select all of them. To move your object, you press plus to move, make a keyframe. Now move the timeline, because if you don't, the keyframe you want comes here and yeah, you gotta do it all over again. So here you can move the model itself. I'll just do this, make him go here, press plus. And as you see, now he walks. It's on speed, but I'll explain what I do after it. It runs a bit weird, but it's just for the tutorial. So the little things here are called keyframes. Now if you press 7, you can choose which style you want. You can use constant, sine, quad, and you can put in, out, or out in. Now I will show you what it does. So in, out, I use this a lot of times when I'm making my animations. It just makes it look so much better. So I'll just do it at the start. Of course, you can choose whatever you like, whatever seems good to you, but I like this one. So yeah, I'll do it at the start. 2 keyframes. So now it looks like it's actually running. It looks even better than when I'm using linear all the time.
Now if you make a mistake in your animation, you just press Ctrl Z to undo it, or Command Z on a MacBook. Now you can switch between movements by pressing R. Now if this happens, you just have to undo it and press I. Now over here you see an edit option. Go over there and you see a lot of options. For the people who don't know what all these options are, I'll explain them. So undo is the Ctrl Z. Redo is Ctrl I. I don't exactly know what that does, I barely use it. Cut is to remove an animation and copy it. Copy is to copy an animation. Paste is to paste an animation somewhere else in the timeline. Paste into item is to paste an animation into another item. Delete is to delete a specific keyframe, and deselect is to deselect them. When you're done with the animation, you go over to File
and save and close. Or you press save if you want to continue it. You can also press the 0 button to save it.
You just first have to get the tool you want. I'll just use a sword. I recommend you to use a mesh, but you can also animate models. Right, open Explorer and Properties. Now you can see what mesh you have. Now I do have a mesh and a handle. If you want this to be in your character, you just put it in there. How quickly add the sword to his hand. Should sit. Alright, it's in his right hand, so you move the handle in his right hand. Now you go to plugins, go to easy weld, press parts. Now press the right hand, make sure it's opened. Press handle. Then you press join in place and make sure animatable is enabled. Right. Now you rig the sword. You can go to moon animator, new animation, just name it again. Now you just have to select the rig again. And as you can see, now you can move the sword. A model. So at first you need to open Explorer and Properties. You select the item, go to your plugins tab and press Easy Weld. Now you go over to Model or to Cleaner to clean your item from useless stuff. Let's go to Model. Now press the sword. Now hold this and select the handle. Then you press Weld Model. Now you just have to do the same steps with the mesh. So now you just have to make sure that you move the model into your character. Again in his right hand. Select his right hand, open the model. Select parts. Select handle. Make sure animatable is also enabled this one and you press join in place. Go over to camera and add camera. Now I will show you how to do it. So at first you need a start procedure for the camera. I'll just do it here. Press plus to add a keyframe. Now you move the timeline to wherever you want and you move your camera. Then you press plus again. As you can see, you now have a movement. So you do the same things again with the other parts. So like this. And zooming out like this. So now you get this. It's your camera effect. The field of view, press plus, is to see how far your camera is away from the object. It's now at 17. But let's just say I want it at 40. And boom. If you want to zoom out while your camera is busy, you just press the keyframe here, press 7, and add another number. I want 70 again. As you can see, it just looks amazing to me. Now, the camera plays a huge part of your animation. It just makes it look much better, and I will show some examples of it. So now I'll show you how you can animate a car. But first you have to get a car, and I recommend you to get it from the toolbox. Go over to the plugins again, Easy Weld. These are dream models, but you can rig them. Right. And make sure you move the car to its lower torso. Move it. Right. Now you select the lower torso and select the one you rigged. So here. And now you can use the car in your animation. It will follow the part that you rigged it in. So whenever you move the lower torso, the car will move as well. Open up a new animation. Just name it again. Go to item, add item, and select them both. Now you have to make sure they don't have the same name. You press keyframe. Alright, now add a keyframe to both of them. Select one, move it aside. Select the other one, move it to the other side. and then you add another keyframe. So now they will move. So now I'll show you how to animate fire. So you add an item into an animation, you select the fire, you press enabled. You can also change its color, its size, and its heat, and its secondary color. Press OK. Now make sure you add a keyframe to all of them. You press 7 on the enable tab, choose deselect value. Now if you want to turn it on, you press the plus button, press 7 and turn on the value. So now it will start burning at the keyframe. Right, you can change the color by pressing plus and select the color here. So I'll just have it pink. You just have to make sure the secondary color fits. So just have it pink again. You can also change the size. I'll change it to 10. The heat, I'll change it also to 10. Enable value, and boom. Now your fire goes from this to this. This works the same with lightning, shooting, and stuff related to that. This is the end of the video. Please keep in mind animating isn't something you could good in it one day. It takes a lot of time and practicing. I hope you learned something about Moon Animator. Have a great day guys, bye.